The power that we have is to help people grow in their identities and alter toward holiness.
So this is going to be my 13th summer at Ramah.
I was 18 months old the first time I went to Camp Ramah, Canada.
My Ramah experience started, I guess, in 2003.
I feel like asking me about my Ramah story is sort of like asking for my autobiography.
Pretty much everything you learned as a kid, I learned because of camp.
I like to tell my parents that them forcing me to go to Ramah was the best decision they made by me, with the exception of deciding to have me.
I just loved camp. It was a time for me to be Jewish, and I loved being Jewish, but I didn't really find everyone at home loved being Jewish in the same way I did.
It became a way for me to find my own place.
From that moment, I knew I was like, okay, I'm going to be at camp forever.
Seminar was the year that I just, really launched.
I love being at Ramah. You guys at Ramah, it's possible and encouraged and also really cool to work on your Jewish identity and to become a better Jewish leader.
That was the first time ever that someone had noticed something in me that I had never realized before.
The love that I felt at each campus made my college decision that much more difficult, but it also made every single place that I went feel like home, because there was always that one Ramah person that I could stay with or go to lunch with.
All the time, these people are just constantly talking about camp.
And I had a cousin who was working at Ramah who said it was the greatest place in the whole world. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the greatest place in the whole world.
4 of the 5 are Ramanikim. They were the 5 that said, we're going to have a conservative opinion because it matters to us.
I am able to instill that true love immediately to my campers that I was fortunate enough to eventually.
And one of the girls came up to me afterwards and said, that was amazing. It felt like camp.
To this day, camp has been a place where I've been able to do things rather than study about things.
Camp has given me so many skills. As a child, maybe it was to lead Tefillah, but I came back on staff and all of a sudden I learned so much about time management.
Putting into action an Israel program or coaching soccer.
Ramah had never become really a part of my life until this moment where I thought that I was done with all of my influence and all of my development.
I mean, who couldn't love doing Ramah all year round?
The question was, why do you come back to Ramah every year? Which is not as easy a question as you might think.
Because passing on my passion for Judaism and my passion for education is so important to me.
The answer was, I come back to camp every year because I love it here. There's so much to gain, there's so much to gain.
And the fact that Ramah is right there behind me, next to me, supporting me in this, I don't know what I'd do with it.
And I'm incredibly excited to be working as a Rashei Edah Ramah in England.
And I think that if we can do that to our Madruchim, to our Chanichim, and make room to do it ourselves, then we will have done our job. Thank you.